Hi everyone, this is Boyan speaking from the Liquity team, and today I'll be showing you how to take out a loan on Liquity V2. To take out a loan you need to do three things. First, you pick your collateral and amount, how much you want to borrow, and you set your interest rate. So let's do just that. I pick 70 staked ETH, which gives me a certain backing for my loan. Then how much I want to borrow. There are a few presets with different liquidation risks. Now that means, for example here, that if the price from staked ETH drops from 3147 to 2517 and below, you would be liquidated. To reduce that risk, you just reduce your borrowable amount, and you see that the liquidation price drops with it. Let's say that we are comfy at a nice around 100k. So this process is familiar to anyone who ever used a CDP or a lending market. What is new in Liquity V2, and that is new for all of DeFi, is that you can set your own interest rate. For example, at 5% and 100k borrowed, you would pay 5,000 BOLT per year. So this determines your cost of the loan. If you decrease it, obviously your cost decreases. So you might ask yourself, why don't I just set it to 1%? Which is a valid question. The thing is, here the second thing comes into play, which is determined by the interest rate. This is your risk of redemptions. I won't go into detail what redemptions are now, but basically you do not want to get redeemed. How not to get redeemed? So redemptions start from the loans who pay the least interest. It's like an ordered list. And you can see that at the 1%, there is no debt before you. No BOLT is redeemable before you. You are the most risky, or the loan which pays the least interest rate. But as we increase the interest rate, you will see the amount of BOLT redeemable before you increase as well. So as your cost increases, so does your protection from redemptions increase as well. So this is the primary way to determine how not to get redeemed, by seeing what other borrowers do on Liquity V2. And this is a personal decision, how risky or how risk off you want to be. The same as with your loan to value. But you can also look at the wider DeFi market, how the rates look there. You can go, for example, to Superland, which gives you stablecoin borrowing on Compound on Aave right now, and you see that most rates are around 5%, but there are a few outliers. DeFi Llama around 5% as well. You can go just to Spark and see that you can borrow currently USDS at 6.5%, so a rather high rate. Or on Aave, Ethereum market, you just type in USD and you will see USDT and USDC are somewhat above 5% as well. So armed with that information, you might determine that 5% should be very safe for you. You want to play it safe, especially since there are also 35 million of BOLT redeemable before you. So quite a good chunk. If on the other hand you want to be risk on and say 5.7 million is perfectly fine with me, then you can do that as well. So the more risky you are, the more hands-on is your position, and vice versa. Pretty much the same as with your liquidation price. The more risky you are, the more monitoring is necessary, and vice versa. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please head over to our Discord. Happy to tackle any you might have.